I shouldn't be live right now, by all intents and purposes. No, no. Eli, you just did a 2 hour stream, man. Give it a rest, bro. Well, that's good advice, so thank you for that. What I wanted to come on and say and be as brief as possible, although I promised that a lot, and then I end up staying on for about, I don't know, 12 hours. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's just my normal work day. Over here, it's more like 2 hours. All right, so what I want to announce is while I'm very conscious of, something being new stops being fascinating, and as a result, there is a fallout of sorts, which I've commented on enough, and it I cannot deny and lie to those of you because I hold you all so close to my heart and take everything I've said, everything I do, so seriously because I never intend to trip up and misinform or lie to those of you that have entrusted me with all of my good intentions. So while there is a dip, there's also this. I have been in talks with a lot of other awesome content creators. As we know, by the way, let this serve as a promo. Cannabis Conservative, look him up, or CanCon, my boy Brian. I'll be joining him tomorrow for about 2 hours to do a coverage on Rumble, which, let's face it, allows you to speak a little bit more freely. No shade, YouTube, no shade, unless you find yourself under a tree in this very moment. And we're going to be speaking about Operation Mockingbird. If you don't know what that is, look that shit up and be prepared, okay? No tinfoil hat is necessary. The truth, reality, it's always stranger, more alarming, more terrifying than fiction, I promise. So I'm looking forward to that. I have reached out to, hell, I'll mention it. I'm very transparent. Father and Son Reacts, which I know were on Ryan Upchurch's panel quite often. They actually requested or asked me if I had an Instagram, and you know what? All this time because I don't know, man. Social media, not a big fan. I'm an old man. Okay, look at this. Look at this here. You could tell I'm like fucking 90 years old over here. Um, I forgot I really did or do currently have an Instagram. So I went over there and respected and responded to their request to contact me to reach me. They left a comment on the video I did when I had insomnia, which I don't know about you, but I'm kind of foretelling a similar experience tonight. Maybe, hopefully, I'm wrong given what my schedule looks like. I got a lot of work hours. There's a lot of bullshit and drama at the job. A lot of things I've been trying to speak to the higher ups, people in power that can do something and fix something. But hey, I'm a ground floor kind of fella. Blue collar, white collar. I don't freaking know the term. I'm a hard worker, and the circumstances as they are, and I have to be careful. The job sees anything too sensitive, and I'll get the can. Um, I'm going to be doing a lot of double shifts. I'm probably going to literally work 60 hours the following week, right after Sunday, not Sunday, right after tomorrow night with CanCon, which is a 2 hour night special that will easily go into midnight. And then I have to wake up in the crack of dawn and be there from 9 in the morning till 10 p.m., both Tuesday and Wednesday. And Wednesday is the latest night of the week. So, that's not a complaint. We sadly have found ourselves in a society where we live to work and work to live at times. And if we're lucky enough, just like here and now, we find ourselves in the middle of a dream and finding ourselves trying to achieve it. And that is the gratitude of which I will eternally hold for all of you. I promise you, as soon as I'm able to stop procrastinating and make certain moves, there will be some of the I guess, necessities of an actual channel, so I don't just look like some dude in a fucking basement. A green screen, I guess, if that's what people need, and I definitely need to upgrade to this mess. I'm gonna get the Rodecaster Pro and Pro. I'm sorry, and yeah, I gotta get decked out, man. It's not like I'm fucking hurting, so there's no real reason whatsoever that I haven't pulled the trigger on this. So I just wanted to state, first off, again, dead horse, don't care. Thank you all for believing in me and understanding that I do have something grander and larger than myself in mind in terms of what I want to accomplish, in terms of making a community, a neighborhood where you can just simply, let's say, knock on the door of somebody else and say, look at that over there, or hey, I'm having this such and such problem. I truly believe that we can build something block by block, one video at a time, one community post at a time. You may feel that my community posts are spam like, but that's me blinded by my own passion and vision to see that this community becomes active and has each other's backs. I know I could rest easier and just have a calmer mindset knowing that all of you that I care so much about individually are looking out for one another. That would mean the world to me to see that just become a reality. So CanCon, I've reached out. I'm in talks with Captain Kurt Reacts, Father and Son Reacts, and let me do this. I shouldn't, but I will, because you know what? You either stand for something and get respected for it, or you stand for nothing, and well, then it's all for nothing. Uh, if I were to sit here and edit my own thoughts as I'm thinking them, that would be a disservice to all of you that have entrusted me by hitting that subscribe button. So I'm gonna speak regardless of the the blowback and the people that feel this is turned into drama. It's too wild. It's too crazy. You just just do true crime. Just speculate on No, that's not me. This is an extension of my life. It is like an appendage, a body part. And just like I said earlier, I come up with these things on the fly. A brain cannot have a single thought. Therefore, this channel cannot be about a single thing. It's going to be about many things. And I intend those things to be unifying problems that we all look at and say, damn, this shit is fucked. What can we do as American citizens within this community? What can we do to speak truth to power? Hell, let's go beyond the borders here and go global. What can we do as a human race and speak truth to power and then remind the power that they're just borrowing it? That's something that I intend to keep on trying for until I am no longer here. Mark my words. I will never give up, and haters only serve as fuel to the fire. So with that being said, I don't know how to put this. Hey, enlightened media, blah blah blah, and people that I saw that act all friendly and chat. Look, it's okay. Support what you want to support, who you want to support. Just hold them accountable. That's all I ask. But I will say this as a not a warning. I'm not a tough guy. Okay, let's just like I think I want to be, or hope I appear tough, but let's face reality. There's always somebody tougher. Okay, so in the totality of reality, let's just go with this. I got people that are keeping their eyes out, and I know if you're over here in my email, which is what I'm staring at, requesting that I tell your story for about a fucking month, that you've been wronged and you need the platform that I have and you need to tell your story, and there's no fire where the smoke has risen. You're an innocent person. Well, I responded to one such person that was hoping to clear their name, and I learned they were also on Enlightened Media Stoner Dad's channel talking a lot of shit. So if you're going to be two-faced, if you're going to be a snake in the grass, you're wasting your time and you're at the wrong place. I promise you. Real recognizes real, and I cannot see you. So, see yourself out. I don't mind. I truly don't. What's a few lost subs? Honestly, I want real people with real passion, not people that are hoping to use somebody as a stepping stone. It's very hollow. It's very shallow, and you should be better than that and hold yourself to a higher standard. Now, Enlightened Media, I didn't want to do a direct anything at you. I don't want to carry this on. Fuck, man. Everything I have thus far, I could easily send to somebody in a position that could do something. It's not a threat, that's a fact. But with that being said, I see your circle running off pretty loose and saying some pretty slanderous shit with zero foundation. Zero. Okay. So I would be careful. I would. I know that you may find this hypocritical or ironic that I'm saying this, but the difference between you and I is I got no skeletons, man. I've laid them all bare as a part of the mission of this channel was telling on myself in full form. Like Eminem disabling the person he's rap battling. Everything I've ever done wrong, it's here, recorded, and public knowledge. And I could go over them again if you'd like. But aside from that, I'd watch out, throwing out some of those words I saw one of your mods saying about me. I don't care, man. You know, the attention and hate, whatever you want. It's flattery, but I would be careful about some of those key terms and words you're using with zero foundation. If you really have a so-called legal team, you would know this. You would truly libel, slander. I mean, it's not something that is even worth pursuing. In all truth, what you've done to your victims is definitely worth you finding that hill to rest on for eternity and never be able to show your face on a platform again, you fucking monster. But that aside, I would be careful. So I tell your little cronies to mind their manners and watch their P's and Q's, or this will get worse for you so much faster. You can, however, take power and make a decision and stop harassing the people that have tried to escape your little fucking wannabe cult that you were building and trying to keep these individuals in your control. And you'd get jealous. I've seen so many things today. It was such an enlightening, invigorating experience that I felt so passionate that I went on immediately and posted that I have no doubts about the actions I chose to take, regardless of the fallout. You're worth it. I'll take an L for the sake of taking you down, bro. So think long and fucking hard before you feel like spreading bullshit, complete lies. The only charges I've ever had in my life, one felony, which was, I think, possession, and then 3 misdemeanors. All, possession related stuff, alcohol, under the age, minor in possession of such, intent to distribute. I did the time necessary and they are expunged. They're gone. If you worked for the government, I think maybe you could access them, but you're not going to find them on the white pages. So I saved you some effort. So I'm just going to warn you, if you're going to try to come after me, I mean, good luck for one. If you need some ideas, hey, email me, progressivepatriot44@gmail.com. I'll give you some grand old ideas, something really hyperbolic to get people's attention. Make them hate Progressive Patriot. God, I just spoke in like was that third person? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I am losing it, aren't I? Don't let me lose it at you, man. I know, I've heard. I don't waste my time at your channel. I've heard you're talking all tough. Do that. It must feel great with your little following and your cronies and feeling in control of your women that you just consider to be material and objects. That's where you fucked up. Forgetting the humanity of humanity. I was going to say humanity and humans, but it didn't sound as clever. So, I'm on the fly. I'm freestyling. Life is a freestyle. Bear with me. You want to speak man to man? I'm always down for that. Sure, reach me. You want to join a panel? Okay, let's have a discussion. The invitation is open. Everybody's invited. I don't accept trolls and slander in any chat, but hey, honestly, truly, I don't think you're going to accept this, but if you want to talk, I'll talk. So, okay, that's it. I just wanted to come on here and explain that there are beautiful things coming in the future for this channel and for this community that I believe so much in, and in turn have saved my life and given me new breath. And I'm so thankful, so damn thankful that I'll never stop. And for every hater or critique for a unvalid reason, it's just more motivation. So thank you for consistently feeding kindle and fuel to this fire that continues to burn, that wants to right the wrongs that I see within my own community. I've gotten a lot of good advice about, steering clear of bullshit and keeping an eye on bigger issues, which I'm very much going to do. And if you leave your previous victims, well, they're still victims. They're never going to be previous victims. You leave them the fuck alone, and maybe your shit will just get a little calmer, okay? It's not a promise, but it's the best assurance I can offer. Leave them alone. You've done enough. You put one in the fucking hospital. Leave them alone now, and this can possibly end. Quite possibly. Aside from that, family, everybody, I'm looking forward to building this up. The 2-hour Operation Mockingbird special with CanCon, who writes for the Gateway Pundit. I got to go read his latest article, which has a reach of about, 100 million souls. The humility and gratitude to know that I even know this guy and that I've been friends with him, watched him come up in the world. And the strangest thing that I'll never forget, that whole story with the cinnamon buns, like his sister gave me a cinnamon bun and like nobody else was there except me, him, the sister, and another family member. That's it. And then somebody messages me on my YouTube channel, says, hey man, how about a cinnamon bun? And nobody within his family or myself was able to identify who the hell that was screwing with me, and that definitely put some paranoia into me. I am somewhat convinced I'll talk about this and elaborate more on it in the future, especially tomorrow on Rumble, about people listening in on people like CanCon, truth tellers of inconvenient truths, truths that the mainstream or the status quo don't want you to know about. I'm convinced they have people that like to fuck with people. And I know it sounds crazy, but by God, I know what I saw. I responded to the comment, and in the morning it was gone. I don't know what to do with that. So anyway, let's do the whole hi chat thing, and then I'm gonna bounce because I should sleep. I hear it's something people do. Hold on, I promise. Okay. Hi guys. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Who knocked on my door? Oh my God, no. Sleep is totally overrated, by the way. Dan is one of my favorite human beings. I did get a message from somebody that I adore that literally has a home in my heart. And so the misunderstanding of like when I unmodded so many people, I had like 40 mods. Some people have taken to emailing me, explaining that they felt so hurt and betrayed. This was not something done out of malice, I promise. This was done to rein in some sort of control, some sort of some sort of order to the chaos. Nothing was done out of spite, I promise and assure you. Okay, and specifically, let me call out, I don't know if she wants to be called out. So I'll respectfully not call you out, but you know who you are. I would give it all up just to know that you still got my back. You've been here. You've been a ride or die. Just because you don't have a wrench doesn't mean that you are not a part of this family. You will always be a part of this family. You're a head of this family. You're at the fucking table. So please don't take something so superficial and artificial as a slight. It is not meant as disrespect. I'm trying to bring order to a road that I never fathomed. And that's all I got to say. Identify things that can unify us. It's our greatest weapon. We're dangerous unified. And the powers that be know that. A divider should always remain an invitation to conversation. Unless you threaten to revenge porn other people. Then confrontation is absolutely necessary, son. Tough guy talk behind your screen. You got my dog barking, bro. Good job. Crack squad. I'm a doxer. All right, I'm gone. Much love. Hope this was somewhat entertaining and insightful. Thank you for your support. Truly, you all, right now, those of you in here, odd fans and real fans alike, you saved a life. And this life is indebted to all of you.